Hello and welcome to Ninja Ball from wherever you're watching around the globe. Welcome to Ninja Ball. Today we are going to focus on the match of the weekend. The match of the weekend. Man, wow. How good, how pleasant was it? It was awesome. It was electric. It was just as I predicted. First up, I had predicted we have been playing physical matches before this match and we have been getting red cards. We will go to Arsenal and we will give them a run for their money concerning physicality. We will have to be physical because we saw what Sunderland did to Arsenal. They were so physical and that's why they garnered at least a draw. It was a draw, a 2-2 draw they got from Sunderland. And I knew that we were ready for Arsenal even with 10 men. And that's what actually happened. I even told one of my colleagues at work, we are going to take Arsenal even with 10 men. And that was supposed to be the case. If Estevao scored those shots he had. Another thing, we also capitalized on their shots. All their shots, Robert Sanchez took them easily. As much as the second one, there was a bit knock with Gyökeres, but Robert Sanchez really had a good day in office. But most of all, Maresca. Man! Maresca. You know, when I saw Jehovah's Son doing this, and I knew Maresca is in charge. Everything is going to be... because the pace was so good. It started very well. Just the red card brought a bit of uncertainty in the group, but it didn't take long. It took like 1 minute or two. And then Reece James, the midfield, center stage. Bro, stop comparing Declan Rice to Moises Caicedo. Start comparing Declan Rice to his countryman, Reece James. Because Caicedo is just in another level. I think I can brag by saying, I think he just intentionally roughed up Merino and walked off the pitch because he knew with him in the pitch or with him not in the pitch. You understand? So, Arsenal, you still have a long way to go. Another thing, let me give you the positives that Arsenal had. Really, they did not beat a 10-man Chelsea, but also Arsenal. First up, I will say good tactical choice of the squad. That's how you perform sometimes when your key man is injured. Your key man is not available. That's how you do tactical changes. Do tactical changes in such a way that people do not anticipate what you're going or what you're supposed to be doing. They brought in Mosquera and Piero Hincapié. That was a good one. Because these two, we always see them, but they're not frequently in the Arsenal's starting 11. And Hincapié had a good day in office. He started so well. He started very aggressive and physical. But at the end of it, he got a yellow card. So I think when you're doing such a tactical move, you should make a tactical move in such a way that this tactical move that I've made, it is going to result to a goal. Not just a tactical move just to contain the people or work for a draw or something, but it should be a tactical move that is working towards getting a goal. That was a tick, but it will even get better if they work on it. All right, another thing, Martinelli move. That Martinelli move, I know you've always seen that magical Martinelli move. When he gets in, there is always a corner in the opponent side and they concentrate on the opponent side, and then boom, it shoots to a counter and then it's Martinelli left alone. And then it's Martinelli score. Even in the last game against Tottenham, Eze gave Martinelli an assist and he scored. And that goal has always been there. So yesterday, they tried to pull that Martinelli stand for. But immediately Martinelli got the ball. I saw him with 3 men. Trust me, people are learning your moves. People are learning your tactics. If you want to be champions of England, please, such things you have to consider and close those gaps and seal those loopholes. Because when people understand that that is another tactic that you use and they close it down, you will have less tactics. So you should find a way of how you're going to do it. Maybe next time you start it from a throw-in or something. Anyway, next up, the set-piece movement. The set-piece improvement that people are seeing. Set-piece is Arsenal's key weapon this season. They're using set piece every now and then. Yesterday, when they had a corner, Arsenal had a corner score against Chelsea. But what did Chelsea do? Chelsea spread the players all over the pitch. We even had Liam Delap. Liam Delap was high on the pitch. He was high there waiting for Garnacho to do something or get a ball from the midfield. So So just understand, there are people who look at this tactical dead ball situations that you try to bring into your game formation. They understand it and they want to play around it and get a better result than what you guys are supposed to do. So on the set piece, you should also improve and stop showing people how when you always do it. We understand you have your own way of doing it, but let it come out in a stylish way, something that is surprising. People don't expect it, and then bam, it just comes. Okay, so and a message to Arsenal, I would like to tell you guys, whenever you're facing an opponent and they are 10 men, finish them before they reorganize them. Immediately they are 10 men. That's when you give more pressure. Give more pressure even when they're making substitution. I'm just giving you advice because this one we knew will happen. We knew how to go through it with the 10 men, and that's why we got a clean 1-1 draw. Finally, the last substitution that Arteta made about Gyökeres. Well, it was a good one that they expected Gyökeres to surprise people with a goal. But let me tell you something. Do you remember Gyökeres in Sporting? Gyökeres in Sporting was the guy who could score a brace, even 4 goals. Like, he could score in every match. Because, did you know why? Because the whole team had made it possible. Their blueprint, they made it possible that whenever they are playing, the target man is Gyökeres. But when he came, he didn't become the target man anymore. Because there are the target men. Here we have Saka, here we have Ebe, we have a lot of... Kai Havertz is also injured and he's coming anytime soon. Merino can also play. So I think this making Gyökeres the main target, the main man, it will take time. It is a good idea, yes, because Gyökeres can score. I'm not taking it from him. He can score, yes, but it will take time to make him the lone guy who can score 4 goals. Because trust me, if he can score 2 goals per game, let's say he scores an average of 1 goal per game, those are 38 goals. And if you add the other players, maybe let's give them roughly 20 or 25, those are close to 63 goals. Those are 63 goals. So it will happen that Gyökeres, his input will come when his gameplay is considered and he is the main man. But if his gameplay is not considered, he is not the main man, Gyökeres will not score the same amount of goals that he had. So that is one thing that you guys need to understand. Yes, Gyökeres is a good idea, but his one-man show tactic in football will take time, considering that Arsenal needs to still regroup as they want to take the Premiership and the Champions League. They will have to make a way that Gyökeres can feel much more comfortable when playing for Arsenal. It was a very good match, and I'm so confident to say that we were supposed to beat Arsenal with 10 men easily. It was not. This is the first Arsenal fixture that I watched throughout, and I didn't feel even my heart skip a bit. No, I was just calm, cool, collected. I was just chilled out, which I saw was a very good thing. So let's wait up for the next match day 14. Game week 14 is coming on Wednesday, and we are having very good fixtures. Arsenal, we know you want to win the Premiership. It's high time you become more tactical. This is Ninja Ball. In case you didn't know, now you know. Cheers. Salute.